Hey YouTube, Tara Jane here. Um, so just got out of IOP maybe an hour, 2 hours ago. It's already been 2 hours. Holy crap. Um, so yeah, it was not really a tough night. Like we did nutrition, and then dinner, and then art therapy. And the therapy was actually kind of nice. Um, but yeah, coming home, I worked on my life history questionnaire, and that was a lot of fun. Not. Um, so I filled out a lot of stuff. I filled out my marriage history, which started on the front and then took up all of the back. Um, that was one of the more hard things to write because it basically, fuck it, I'll just read it because it's already like on my mind and it's bugging me. So fuck it. Um, give us some details about your previous marriage. Abusive. He forced sex on me early in the relationship and at least monthly afterwards. Told me mean things about my weight, told me that he wanted to beat me to death, destroyed everything in the apartment, hit me once, pushed me to the floor once, pinned me down, and screamed in my face several times. That was while I was having a panic attack. So that's usually how you go about doing that. Threatened to kill me and beat me. He told me he would kick me out if I didn't do what he wanted sexually, and reminded me I had nowhere else to go. Told me he towards the end. Oh, towards the end. Okay, I need to fix that. Towards the end, he would. Sorry. Forced me to have sex while he watched porn because he thought I was disgusting. He told me my family and friends didn't care about me. He told me nobody would ever love me because I was too emotional and difficult. That anyone wouldn't react the way I did to things. That I should feel grateful for him. Um, he spat in my face a few times until I slapped him, and we went back and forth until I punched him. Uh, he told me that I should get over my dad dying and stop crying a few days after my dad's death because it was affecting his video game. So yeah, yay. And then another one that was really difficult for me was talking about like my history with my mom. Um, Pretty much just her personality, past and present. And I just put neglectful. She always took my stepdad's side. Thought I deserved the treatment. She was in denial, saying my stepdad and her were not as bad as I made them out to be. Left me in charge of myself and my brothers while she got high and played on a computer. Never was encouraging because she thought it would keep me from trying. Um, how was I disciplined as a child? Yelled at, slapped, hair pulled, beaten a couple times, and threatened at knife point. And then that was where I just stopped because I just couldn't. I mean, that's as far as like that went. But there's a couple of other pages, and I just can't be bothered with it right now. Um, I'm gonna call the Irish man in a half hour to wake him up to go to work. So at least like I won't be alone tonight. I mean, not really. I mean, physically. But then I have roommates, so it's not like I'm gonna do anything anyways. It's just I just feel exhausted. Everything hurts. I could barely even hold a pencil or a pen right now because I'm just so fucked up. Like my body's just it feels like it's been beaten with a tire iron or something. It's just sometimes when I write it all down, it makes me think like, did it even happen? Am I just exaggerating? Is it all just in my head? And like it just doesn't feel real. Like I remember one time after something happened, I went to like a chat room on AOL because I was just so like upset and dumbfounded, and pretty much told them what happened, and they kicked me out of the group because it didn't even sound real. They thought I was like trolling, and it's just, I don't know. I think with the way my mom acts, like she really believes that nothing happened, nothing bad happened, it's all in my head. So sometimes you're gonna question, is it all in my head? Am I just making it up? Am I just exaggerating things? Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But then again, when I read it out loud, it's like, okay, yeah, shit happened. Maybe they can't acknowledge it, but it was real. And like I know in the relationship with my ex, he wasn't terrible at the beginning, which I know a lot of like abusive people tend to be. But most of the sexual stuff he had to talk me into, um, pester constantly for. Um, I mean, it was never like the violent kind of rape, but it was still forced. It's really hard to describe because, like, I know I didn't want it, but I thought I had to do it to make him happy. And I had nowhere else to go. I knew that I'd be homeless. And even then, it still felt safer than being with my stepdad. I really believed he was going to kill me. And today, somebody told me that I had a really pretty laugh. And I made like jokes that it's like new because I wasn't allowed to laugh as a kid. And I don't know if they really believed me. I didn't really get into it because it was during art. But like legit, I got in trouble for laughing. Like that was probably one of the most scared I had ever been in my life. I was sitting on the couch laughing about something on TV with my little brother and having him come up to me this far from my face and say, if you don't stop laughing, or if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna freak out like those people on America's Most Wanted and I'm gonna slit your throat. And I remember for the longest time my laugh was just silent because I was so afraid. And it didn't matter if I was outside the house or inside the house, or it didn't. Like even like into my 20s, it was still quiet. And I think that happened in 7th grade, so I was like 12. So for like 10 years, my laugh was just kind of silent. But the way my mom justified it is he was just kidding. Or I must have done something to piss him off. But he would never do that. But like when you're a kid, you don't know. And I really hope this like audio is showing up because I know I'm talking really quietly. Next time I'll use my headphones because I know the microphone on there is better. But right now I just kind of can't be bothered with it, and I just wanted to get something out because that's what this channel is for. And it's part of my recovery, and it's real, and it's honest, and I'm, just trying to get through it. Tomorrow's gonna be the first trauma group, so I'm really nervous about that. But I know it'll be good for me, so I'm gonna do it. I just know it's not gonna be easy. And it's like, the shit I've been through isn't even as bad as so many other people. I don't know why I'm making such a big deal about it. There's other people who have been through so much worse and they're able to get through it. I don't know if it's because it started at such a young age and went on for fucking 20 years. in one way or another. But it just sucks. Because I feel so weak and pathetic. I got some nice things today though from Target. Got this little thing. It says grow through what you go through. It's supposed to be for your garden, but I have it on my monitor. Got a little notepad thingy. The best time for new beginning is now. And then I got making all this noise. Got a binder so that way I can put all my recovery stuff in here and it's not gonna get all folded and funky and stuff. So yeah, this video is kind of pointless, at least to me. It feels like pointless, but whatever. I'm gonna have dinner before I have a call in the Irish. I almost used his name. So before I call him, I'll have a sandwich or something. I've really got to get better with my meal timing. Right now, I'm just trying to get 3 meals a day. Occasionally snack, but it's so hard with how late I stay up and how late I sleep in. So I really need to start working on getting up earlier. So that way I can have breakfast before noon. But I'm just not there yet. I've pretty much had a constant migraine for the last week. Either a light migraine or a headache, or I don't know. It feels like I'm being stabbed in the eye with an ice pick. Not so much right now, but yeah, it's been pretty fucking annoying lately. Probably because I haven't been taking diet pills. That's been 2 weeks. I've gone a month without a proper binge, so that's cool. And today is the end of my 3rd day at IOP. So Wednesday's going to be a lot of fun. It's my birthday, and I have a friend that's coming over, and she's going to spend the whole day with me. She's going to come over, and she's going to do my hair. It's going to be medium red, so that's exciting. So hopefully in a couple days I'll be a redhead again. This is my natural color, like dark brown. But for a while I was ginger, and it looked really cool on me, so that'll be nice. We're gonna get our toes done, go out for lunch, and then we're gonna go to a place called Medieval Times, which is basically like people dressing up in medieval times type of stuff and like sword fighting and all that stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm not gonna be going to treatment that night, and I've already told them a million times, and I'm gonna tell them again tomorrow just so they don't forget, because I don't want to get in trouble. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, that's the end of my vlog for today. If you watched this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, leave a comment, because I don't ever know if like people are watching this. There's not many views or anything, so if I don't know if anything I've ever said really hits home with you, leave a comment. That way I know I'm not alone. I mean, I know I'm not alone, but it feels lonely sometimes. Which I guess is why I'm doing a treatment, because I'm with other people who are there and understand it. So again, sorry if the audio is really bad, but I'm going to upload it anyways, and hopefully next one is better because I'll be using my microphone. So I'm done. Talk to you later.